Interstate Mafia, coming to a hood near you.
Yeah, man, we in the fucking building with Crisis.
What up? What's good, my nigga? Damn.
Interstate Mafia, DVD, exclusive video with Crisis, man. I mean, for those who, first off, man, you know, for everybody who out there who don't know who you are, man, let the people know who you are, man.
It's your boy Christ, man, aka Kashachi. Some like to call me Mr. Badman, no running and shit. This whatever. You know what I mean? But that's what we do. We here, man. Christ. You know what I'm saying? Some people know me as Philo Blunts. I got a couple of handles and shit, but for now it's Kashachi. You feel me?
So I'm saying, for all the people who might not know, man, how you get started in this music game?
Actually, that's shit kind of simple. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up in the neighborhood and stuff like that. Everybody rapping and stuff like that, it just became something that I just picked up and just started running with, you feel me? I just fell in love with the music like everybody else.
I mean, so who's some of your greatest influences since you've been in this game, man? I mean, you've been in it for a while, doing what you do.
I mean, keep it a stack with you and shit, like, I got a lot of different people that I look up to for different things and shit. Like, lyrically, I feel like ain't nobody better than Nas and shit. Like, Nas is my best dude and shit when it comes down to like just being a lyrical person and shit. I fuck with Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, because he's Brooklyn, of course, and I fuck with him because of the fact that he took just being a regular drug dealing ass rapper and shit to being like, you know what I'm saying, an executive and shit like that. That type of hustle and shit. How could you knock that? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like I like my nigga 50. Because I feel like I give 50 the same respect too, because he came in business and turned the shit up his own way and shit, and now he's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like dudes who came into business and made smart moves to where they good. You know what I'm saying? The type of people I inspire, the type of businessman I inspire to be rather. You feel me?
So, I mean, for all the people that might not know, man, where you from?
I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn, born and raised, you feel me?
I mean, I know people first heard the song Bad Man Are Running on Money and Violence. I mean, that's where you first got your major exposure.
Yeah, pretty much. Shout out my nigga G. My dude G. He plays the general on Money and Violence and shit. That's my dude or whatever. And he's actually the reason why I was even a part of the whole situation. Cause he actually called me to be a cast, like do a little scene in the joint. And I did, which is, I'm on episode 5 and 21 by the way. And I submitted some songs to them. And they ended up picking Body Man No Runnin, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it just took off from there. Once it was on the show basically gave it the platform. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Money and Violence crew for that, because I was even blessed to even be a part of that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So Bad Man Running is the single, that's a project off the single. That's a single off the project that you're pushing.
Yeah, because what happened was I had dropped a mixtape a little bit prior before I started fucking with the Money and Violence situation, and that record was on it. So it's also on that mixtape, and there's an extended version which will be on the Money and Violence soundtrack.
Okay, so what project? What was a project that it was initially first on? Where they can find it?
Yeah, that's my Rich at Heart mixtape. You go to thatpip.com and just type in Rich at Heart. Feel me? I'm also dropping the EP to that this July on my birthday. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, though.
So how did you get your nickname or artist name?
Well, like I said at first and shit, niggas in the hood was calling me Philo, which was like, cause when I went to school and shit, I went to high school with this dude named Dutch, and he was my right-hand man, so like, ironically, the girls and shit used to start calling me Philly and all that, and I didn't really like it, so at the time, I used to rap like mad like knowledge bars. I was like, all the positive rhymes back then and shit. You know what I'm saying? On my Nas shit and shit. So like they turned Philly into like philosophers and shit. So for sure it was Philo. Then after a while I started, doing other things and growing up and just really doing my thing actively in the roads and shit. And one day one of my boys just called me Jesus Christ because like the Bleeds was like short for like a spinoff of like Blunts. Like they used to call me Philo Blunts and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yo, Jesus Christ. And ever since that day he called me Jesus Christ, then everybody just started calling me Christ. You know what I'm saying? And Christ basically turned into Versace, just all other crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, basically those names just represent many different styles and many different personalities I have.
So what type of message are you trying to give your listeners?
Just the real, just the raw. Because at the end of the day, even when you're giving a message to the youth that's out in this day and age and shit, you can't be like you're preaching to them. You can't lecture them. You know what I'm saying? Just like my man Motivation said, you can't preach to the kids nowadays. You got to give it to them on a plate that they're gonna want to eat up. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what it is. Like my music is so versatile. Like it's a lot of different messages I could tap into at many different times and shit. You know what I'm saying? I could do something that's real ignorant type of record, like some people like the ignorant, crazy, ratchet shit, or I could just get on some positive shit. So I don't really have one message that I'm sending out to my fans. It's a lot of different jewels I cast in my music.
Pardon.
You know what I mean? That's cool.
So where does the lyrics come from? Where the influences from the lyrics come from?
Basically my life, the life that I live, you know what I'm saying? Shit that I know from living life. I grew up in Flatbush, Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? I'm exposed to every different island here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know I've seen many different things in my life. On top of that, I was always a dude that was on the road traveling and stuff like that. I know a lot of things. I've been through a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? The last 4 years, I've been through a lot. Rest in peace, my boy Shaft the Bone. That's one of my closest friends I used to rap with. He passed away. Rest in peace, Pretty Pistol. He passed away. Like, it's real, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot riding on this. I worked my whole life to be this. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let up. I ain't gonna let up. So I'm moving. No breaks. You know what I mean?
So you say you were born and raised in Flatbush, Brooklyn. So are you West Indian or American?
Yeah,
Where's your culture coming from?
Yeah, I'm a Trin American. My family, my mom and everybody, they're from Trinidad. So like I consider myself Trinidadian, but I was born here. So I'm a Trin American.
Okay. So
It's
saying
crazy too, because when people hear Badman no Runnin, they think I'm Jamaican. Nah, I'm not Jamaican. It's just that I grew up around a lot of Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around a lot of Haitians, a lot of everything. So I just have all those different types of things in me. You feel me?
So who do you want to work with in the future?
There's a lot of artists I'd love to work with, man. I definitely want to work with somebody like Kanye. I want to work with a lot of people, man. Jane Aiko, Weezy. We get up in there and mix up with everybody, my dude. Like, it's music, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of artists I got respect for. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to work with everybody. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
All right. So what has been the biggest challenge for you since you started this music game?
That's a good question, dude. I ain't gonna lie, the biggest challenge is to just break my music mainstream. I've been doing it for so much years and shit like that. That's been my biggest challenge. I've opened up for Jeremiah, I've opened up for many big acts, stuff like that, traveled, did a lot of things. But I learned once you don't have those right connectors, you could be a dude with no talent. You just sitting right next to the right person that you fuck with, and you could be on the snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? It works different ways for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened that it took me a little bit of time, but you know, that's basically the hardest part of the situation. I know so much dudes that's nice. Like Jadakiss said, like, there's a dude in jail that's nicer than Jordan and shit. Like there's dudes walking out here that's animals like on the mic. You know what I'm saying? But they'll never get on. See what they don't tell y'all at home, little kids that's writing raps and y'all want to be a rapper? All of y'all ain't gonna get on. Just know that. It's a selective few that actually gets crossed over and pulled up to the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta ask yourself in the mirror, is that you or not?
So with that being said, what advice would you give people that's trying to get in this music game?
The best advice I could give you is don't stop working. Don't stop working, y'all. This is what you really want, you gotta fight to get it. And just like I tell you, everybody ain't gonna get it. This is something that everybody wants, but everybody don't get. Only a selective few. So you have to make yourself one of those selective few. And the only way you can do that is by just non-stop work. Non-stop. You gotta just have your tunnel vision and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a game. This shit is a rough business. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little Dot Juice too. You know what I'm saying? All in all, if it's something that you love, then you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit a lot of years, and the reason why I'm still doing it is I love it. That's what I like to do. I like to make music. I like to see other people that's creative and dope too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, they sit back and wonder why their career is going nowhere and shit, because they, you know, got a lot of hate in their blood, man.
With that being said, man, let the people know where they can find you, what project you're going to be pushing out, and, you know, message, any last closing statements, you know?
Y'all can hit me up on Twitter at Bleezers Christ, BLEEZUSCHRYST, pardon me. Hit me up on my Facebook, which is Philo Blunts, PHILOBLUNTZ. You can also hit me on my gram if you want, which is King_.